Hello, YouTube friends! My name is Constance and this is Cruelty Free Musings. Welcome! Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been around since the beginning, which, you know, I hope so. Okay, first of all, before I do anything, let's do a ring tour, because I always love seeing people's shiny pretties. So this was my dad's class ring. He didn't like any of the class rings, so when he graduated college, which he did when I was maybe seven or eight, one of those, my parents had a created sapphire that they had set to make a class ring for him. So it looks kind of class ring-ish, and that's why. Then this one is new. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, that seems like it focused pretty well. That is a thumb ring. I've been looking for a thumb ring for a long time and I finally found one. This is an 8th Chaim, a Tree of Life, in sterling silver. And then on this hand, I have an opal that I got off of Etsy. No idea what seller. And then this ring, this marquee cut ring, is my engagement ring, and then this is my wedding band. Those will stay the same forever, probably. Certainly that's the goal of being married. Alright, so ring tour. Next up, let's get into the purpose of this video, which is to tell you about things that I should not like, but I do. Like, I have no idea why I like these things, but I do, so I'm going to tell you about it. Alright, let's get into it. Number one, we have the lip product that I'm wearing today, which is from ColourPop. You can tell because the writing is all worn off of it. This is a Luxe liquid lipstick. The colors, it's a banger, and the formula is not good, but I like it. I like it because I particularly love this color red. I love the velvety finish. The particular shade and tone is very good for my coloring. It's an orangey red that's not too abrasive on my cool tone coloring, and I reach for this all the time. Also, it is a panner's dream, because if you have ever tried to use up a lipstick, you know that having to reapply it 5 times a day is a benefit. This. 5 times, no joke. It wears off from, like, talking. But I love the color, and I reach for it all the time, because I love the color. Next up, we have another lip product, because all of these are actually color products in some way, things that I wouldn't have figured that I would love, but I do. Next up we have this little Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. There's the writing, so you can see, I'm not lying, it is an Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. It is a trial size. I think I got this in like a Sephora, like as a Sephora Deluxe sample. Pretty sure. So like a points purchase or something like that. And this is the color Saint Tropez. And it kind of matches my nails, where it's like this pink, if you view it where the light is not catching it at all. But then there's this insane gold reflect if the light catches it at all. Let me see if I can demo that. So if the light catches it, it turns like almost, it goes from a very basic pink to like purple from the gold reflect. And this is not a color that I reach for a lot, but the inspiration for this video, as I was applying my lipstick today, sparked this video, and then this was the second thing that I thought of. This ABH gloss that it's like a super basic pink and then an insane gold reflect, and it's not the kind of thing that I wear typically, but I love this lip gloss. Why? Who knows? Who knows? I do not. But I love this lip gloss, so it's in this video. It is a nice lip gloss for formula, so there is that. But it's like very gaudy. This is very gaudy. Which is probably why I don't reach for it that much. But who knows why I like it. Not me. That's the point. That's the point of this video. I have no idea why I like these. None. No idea. Next up, to finish off the lip category, this is actually the last thing that I pulled out of my collection. And this is, like, I know why I like it, but there's also, like, no way that I would purchase another one, and that is because it is from Revlon. Revlon sells in China, therefore they are not cruelty free, because any product that is manufactured outside of China and imported into China has to be tested on animals due to the Chinese regulations, and also China has not great let's be real. China has terrible human rights violations as well, so in addition to being cruel to animals, they're also cruel to their own citizens. So there are lots of reasons not to support companies that sell in China. So I love this color. It is an insane bright pink, like orange pink, like a salmon color. It shows up better when I'm holding up the tube than when I swatch it on the back of my hand. But it's like this incredible fluorescent pink, and I love it. And I don't wear it very much, mainly because it's, you know, it's from a not cruelty-free brand. But I haven't let go of it because I love the color. So I'm thinking I should like pull this into my everyday makeup, because my goodness, I need to use the things that I love, especially if I love them for a random reason, and there are a bunch of things pushing against me actually using and loving them. So you can see this is a crayon style product, so it actually came with a point. I've used it quite a bit because it's almost even with the tub, with the stick, and it's very rounded over. So I'm thinking that these two have been hiding away in my closet for a little while. It's time to pull them into the sun. My goodness. Alright, so let's now move on to the eyeshadow segment. Woo! You ready for this? It's another Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is Subculture. Now, why is it weird that I love Subculture? Well, there are a few reasons. First is there's a lot of mattes in here, and there's a lot of dark mattes in here. I am not typically a dark matte eyeshadow look kind of person. I love shiny, I love bright colors, evidence, I love bright colors. So it's pretty weird that I love this eyeshadow palette that's full of dark, grungy mattes that very quickly, like it's, I wouldn't say that it's hard to get an everyday look out of this palette, but you're kind of confined to like this eyeshadow, this eyeshadow, this eyeshadow, this eyeshadow, and the shimmers, which are specifically this, and this shade. So like my standard everyday look out of Subculture would be like this matte on the lid with like all over the lid, with this what is it, electric over the inner third, because I love green, and because electric is a little bit translucent, it'll pick up the color that's underneath. So I like the effect of layering this brown with this green reflect. It gets a really nice effect. Or I might do like, you know, like this in the crease and then this in the corner and kind of call it a day. I've also used like Destiny a lot, in particular in combination with electric. So you can see, like I tend to like heavily focus in the lighter section of the quadrant. A lot of people have noted that the Subculture color story is kind of difficult to work with because a lot of the mattes, if you combine them, turn into gray or a very unappealing brown. So you have to like really work with, for me, they're all quite warm as well. So I have to be very aware of like how the colors are going to show up on my skin tone particularly. Because like All Star, this is burgundy actually. You can see on my fingertip, but it was kind of blackened from another shadow, I think. But like All Star is going to show up differently on my skin than on someone who is darker. You know, someone who's darker, someone whose skin tone is warmer. So I have to be really aware of the undertones of the particular shadows, as well as how they work together, because like if I'm just throwing on an eyeshadow look and running out the door, which is like 6 out of 7 mornings, like really the only day that I have to play with makeup and just like get my paws into whatever I want is Sunday. So yeah, it's harder for me to use on a daily basis, and I would probably have let go of it for that reason earlier, but I love it. It is a dear, dear eyeshadow palette to me for no reason that I can discern. Subculture. Okay, and then the finale. Another strange thing. I have no idea why I love this. Explaining this to another person would be quite difficult, but I'm going to give it a shot. Here we go. The Tarte Pro Remix. Alright, let's try actually explaining it. So this is the actual state of my Pro Remix. And you can see that it is messy. All of the shimmer shades have been shadowed. They came like this. Like, Beat Drop, this sparkly black, is still in my carpet over there. I've used carpet cleaner on it and everything, and it just won't come out. So the shimmers were not durable enough to withstand shipment. And if it had been possible to get an undamaged version of this palette by returning it, I probably would have. But by the time that I bought it, it was not sold in any of the stores near me. It takes me a while to decide that I'm going to buy something. I am not, oh, it's new, let me buy it kind of person. And I was not even when I was, spending my entire paycheck on makeup. No, I was like, I need to know that the thing that I'm buying is going to be quality, and I need to be sure that I really want it. And even then, I bought a bunch of stuff that I ended up not keeping for very long. So I bought this. It came shattered, and then I kept it because I frickin' love this eyeshadow palette. Why? I don't know. Look, the eyeshadow quality is really nice. The shimmers are really nice. I've only used it a few times, in part because it is so destroyed that it's quite difficult to get a look. To be certain of what look you're going to get out of the shadow before you dive in, because the shimmers are all over the place. Let's see if we can get a good image of this, because there's copper in the purple, and and that greeny gold and everything. Let's not even talk about what happened to that black. So it's quite difficult, looking at any of the shadows, to be able to tell, okay, I'm going to get this general look out of this eyeshadow. So I haven't used it all that much. And when I look at it, it's pretty daunting because, it is pretty much smashed to heck and gone. But the few times that I have used it, I have really loved it. And I love the color story, even though it's a little bit messed up and confused because of the shattering and repressing that happened. But yeah, this is the finale. I have no idea why I love this eyeshadow palette, but I do. And I won't say I'll never get rid of it, because if it grows mold, I will absolutely throw it in the trash. But it's for all the trash that got talked about this Tarte Pro Remix palette when it released, I love it. I loved the color story enough to buy it. I love it enough to keep it, even though the shimmer shadows came to me shattered and I had to reconstruct them on the floor of my makeup room right there inside the door. So this is the finale item. Things that I have no explanation. Why do I like this? Beats me. But I do. So there you have it. Alright, and with that, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel like. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!